Looking to get some fun new board slash card slash miniature style games in your life because you're out there doing the right thing, staying at home and social distancing. And for all you know, and all I know, you might not even be able to go out and pick up new games because your game stores are closed or there's nothing near you that's available. Well, why not have them delivered to your own front door? So let me talk to you a little bit about today's video, which is all about the Loot Crate Wizkids Games Crate. So if you want to see what that's about, stay tuned. Look at all the games. 7 games. What's going on, folks? Ted from Immersion here. And I'd actually seen this going around for a while. It actually popped up on a bunch of my different social media feeds. So I just wanted to jump over here and showcase this. So this is the Wizkids Game Crate. It's available from the folks at Loot Crate. I'm sure you've heard of Loot Crate at this point if you're a nerd in the internet culture. You've probably even received one or bought one for somebody else. I know I have. I used to get Loot Crate all the time back in the day. You search way back 5 years ago or so, you can see Loot Crate unboxing videos in my old house. When I didn't have gray hair, it was in better shape. But what is this? So it says right here, for the Gaming Geek comes a new crate subscription from WizKids, delivering a mystery grab bag of 3 different tabletop games to your door every other month. 3 WizKids tabletop games in every crate can include card games, mini games, strategy games, and more. It's a surprise in every crate. 60 plus MSRP value in every crate. And again, it says it ships in 2 business days. And it says we anticipate some crates being delayed a few extra weeks due to the COVID-19 scenario. I got these, they were sent to me and I got them about a week or so after they were shipped. So, that really didn't affect me too much. But I did want to, kind of unbox and go through these games. So first of all, the crates that you'll be receiving do have 3 games in them. The folks at WizKids sent me over for, wanting to kind of opting in to do this video. They did send me 7, just sort of as a thank you. So let me be upfront and honest with you about that. So this is not, I'm not receiving any money in exchange for doing this video. They reached out to me. I work with WizKids all the time, as you know, through my miniature unboxings and things in the past. And I have a long-standing history with Loot Crate from over the years. So when they were reaching out in a joint venture project, I said, I worked with both of you in the past. It would be fun to do that again. And basically what they did was they sent me these games. And if you're interested, I don't really have a ton of tabletop stuff on the channel. I don't really know how that'll fit. If you want to see me review them, I guess I could. But we're going to unbox and take a look at these games. But that's basically what it is. I received a box. Now, let me tell you, mine was just a brown paper box, like a regular cardboard box with these 7 games in it and no additional information. I don't know if the box you'll be receiving will be Loot Crate branded and have, more stuff in it. So I can't really speak to that. But I got, it's games like this, and they seem to vary in complexity and age range and player number and things like that. I'll be honest with you, prior to seeing about these crates, I didn't know WizKids did board games. I guess I kind of knew from some of the other, more strategy-style games. But, I know WizKids primarily, as some of you in the D&D world may know, is from their minis. Whether they be the blind box minis or the unpainted minis. But yeah, so your crate would have 3 games. It's random. And there will be a personalized link of mine in the description that you can click and go to. Again, I'm not getting anything for this, but it just shows the folks over at WizKids and Loot Crate that you guys are fans and are engaged on the videos and would possibly want to pick those up. And if you stick around towards the end there'll be a discount code as well. So this first game here is called Palm Trees, and it is 5 minutes per player, so that's not a crazy long time, which is also good, right? I was thinking about this. So I have 2 small kids. I think these games, the ones that I have, are probably not going to be something that I can play with them. But, I'm working at home, as is my wife. So, maybe if we have, 5 minutes where the kids are napping, we could play, a board game. That could be kind of fun. 5 minutes per player, ages 10 and up. This is 2 to 4 players. So there are 78 cards in here, 6 trunks, tattoo sleeves, it says. Use cards to grow a tree in your hand. All of the cards have rules telling you The crazy ways you have to hold them, pick challenge cards for your opponents, and hope they drop cards. The best tree wins. Palm trees can also be played in teams of 2. One player is growing palm trees in their hand while the other partner places the cards in those trees. Be the first to place 6 cards in each tree. So this is actually pretty cool. If you look at the back, you can kind of see, like, it looks like you're basically trying to hold these cards to form a tree, and like it's literally a palm tree, which I thought is kind of interesting. So I'm going to open up it here and we'll see what we got inside. We've got this. Oh, these are the tattoo sleeves, right? So these are like, let's see. We put one of these on here. Oh, like a, I don't know if my arms are too big or what, but so now I've got like a palm tree sleeve, right? And then I'm going to hold the cards in my hand. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sleeves in here. We have our little rule book, which is a nice color staple rule book. Nothing too crazy. That's maybe 8 pages total. And you can kind of see there's the icon guide, which will show you like how you're supposed to hold the cards in your hand, which seems pretty self-explanatory. And then there are 2 little decks of cards here. You can see, right? So here's a palm frond, and then that's how you're supposed to hold it. And then again, it looks like there are challenge cards that will make things a little harder. Let's see this one. Card must touch your hand and your head. That one that we had here with this kind of frond here is card must be held by the palm and the index finger. So you had to kind of hold it like that. So there's different ways to do it. And I guess you just work towards building up a palm tree, which is like a really simple little game. And, you know, like I said, the box is pretty nice. It's a nice color, you know, good style on the box here. I don't have an MSRP here on the box. There's a decal over the URL, the barcode in the back. So it said, you know, it's $20. It says it's a $60 value. I don't actually have on here how much you could buy, and I don't know if you can actually buy these. That's another thing. I don't know, as of right now, if you can actually buy these games in store or they're only available via the crate. If by the time I put this video out, you'll be able to get that information, I will let you know. So yeah, this seems just like a fun, simple little game. So we could definitely... This is definitely a kind of like fun party game also. I mean, I'm sure it's not necessarily condoned by the folks involved, but this, to me, calls out as a very fun drinking game. You have some people have, I mean, obviously when you can actually get together and have drinking games be a thing. But like that could be really fun because everybody's kind of a little, you know, motor impaired and you're trying to hold cards in your hand. So next up we have is the Banishing here. And this is 45 minutes to play. Ages 14 plus, and this is 3 to 5 players. A dark void has opened, and undead creatures are attempting to enter our world. You have come together as guardians who must work together to force the undead back through the void. However, the longer it takes, the stronger the undead become, threatening to overwhelm all. Players collect cards from the void to form melds to cast unique spells and effects in an effort to complete the ritual of banishing, which will hurl the undead back through the void. Players must work together to create those melds, as well as to protect and heal each other from attacks by the undead in order to succeed. So it says 8 character sheets, 98 cards, and a rule book. So this is interesting because this sounds like a cooperative little game. And also, they all come in these nice small little boxes. They kind of have like a matte finish to them. Here's our rule book for it. And we can see here, here's like the character sheets, right? The cultist, the sorcerer, the brute, the bard, the thief, the healer, the witch, and the fighter. Yeah, that's everybody. So there's 8 character sheets, so I guess you get to choose, and they all have different abilities on the front here. And then we have our card decks, which have our spells and our enemies on them. So this would be another fun little game to play. Again, obviously, were we in a different scenario in the world right now, this could be like a really fun, like, little stream that I could do. Oh boy. Get ourselves back in focus here. Maybe. There we go. Then I also have Kibble Scuffle for all you cat lovers out there. This is 30 minutes, ages 14 plus, 2 to 4 players. Wow, you have a lot of cats, and they all need to eat. Clash their personalities in fun and exciting ways to feed them kibble and win the game. Kibble Scuffle is a tactical game of area control to try and get the best food for your feline friends. 4 player decks of 20 cards each, 4 advanced card sets of 5 cards each, 3 food bowl boards, and 55 food cubes. Huh, this one has a... Oh, look at that! Little, like, food thing, right? Because it's a kibble box. Clever. I wonder if that actually is a function of the game, if you fill, like, the box up with the kibble chips and you can shake them out the side. This one up. Okay, so we got our rule book here. Here's our food bowl tokens that we can pop out here. And we've got our little, here's our kibble chips. These look like they are just painted pieces, probably of balsa wood, would be my guess. And then it does look like you could actually put the chips in the box and shake them out, which is kind of fun. And then we just have, as we saw, read about our couple of decks. And like the art style is really nice on these here. So that's that. I don't know, as I'm sitting here and filming this video, I'm not sure I'm going to go through every other one. I'm going to take a look at them, and I'll read the description, and then I'll see. This one's already started to open, but see what I think. So this next one here is Yummy World Party at Picnic Palace, the card game. This one is ages 8 plus, so we're getting younger on the game scale. 20 minutes to play, 2 to 4 players. Yummy World is set in the town of Sprinkle Tree, a magical yummy place where food is fun and fresh-baked friendships and adventures meet. It's time for Party at Picnic Palace, atop Sprinkle Tree. Flip over cards to reveal all the different and delicious characters of Yummy World. When you see a set you like, grab it, but don't wait too long or someone else will nab them first. Collect sets of the same character to score big points. The rarer the card, the more you will score as you collect more of them. Okay, so this sounds like almost like a sort of a memory matching kind of Go Fishy style of game. That sounds interesting. We have King's Struggle here. This is 30 minutes, 14 plus, 3 to 6 players. Welcome to King's Struggle, a unique negotiation game for 3 to 6 players with elements of trick-taking and set collection. The game rewards players who best plan their actions over 7 rounds and, more importantly, excel in the soft skill of negotiation. Most of the cards in the King's Struggle have descriptive ability text that may be activated if a player chooses. These actions can earn gold, also worth victory points, change power numbers, take cards out of play, steal the lead, allow new cards to be played, etc. Players may use gold or future promises to negotiate with other players to try and influence how their card ability, how they use their card abilities. In King's Struggle, negotiation is king, and I really like the art style. It's like a dark dungeon kind of style, looking on the back there. Negotiation game. This is Kodachi. This one is 45 minutes, ages 14 plus, 2 to 4 players. In 12th century Japan, you rested after the Genpei War, retiring your ninjato sword, desiring a life of peace. But once again, the ruling families call your special skills to establish their honor. You will need stealth and strength, cunning and intrigue, and the swiftness of a Kodachi sword. Provide your ninja skills to defeat endless elite guards, invade with stealth or strength to steal treasure, spread rumors among the nobility about your enemies, bribe an envoy to gain favor of a powerful clan. Kodachi is a fast-paced, clever card game of hand management, push-your-luck daring, and tactical skill. Play your cards right, and you will be the most renowned ninja in all of Japan. If you're a ninja, you shouldn't be renowned. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But again, the art style on all of these does, like you can see, like just from the images on the back, the art style on each one of these is very different. Like from like, here's the Kibble run, right? This kind of got like an Aristocats style thing. This had like the Dark Dungeon vibe. This is like, you know, happy-go-lucky, yummy party palace thing. And then the last one we have is Spy Tricks. 30 minutes, 14 plus. 3 to 4 players. This is the lightest box I think we've had so far, but this one actually looks like it has tokens. A battle of tricks to uncover government secrets. As intelligence operatives, each player vies to uncover the information hidden away in top secret documents, information of grand importance on the world stage. From trick to trick, these spies must deduce the contents of the secret documents by studying what cards have been played and what cards haven't. Only one player can be the trickiest of spies. 27 information cards, a winner card, a loser card, 20 henchman pawns, 3 helper pawns, 1 start player pawn, 1 playmat, 40 point tokens, and 1 rulebook. So I just wanted to go over each of these because I had 7 of these sent to me, and you can just see the variety of the different games. And if we go back and actually look at the background here of this, I can see palm trees, spy tricks, and the Kibble, Kibble Scuffle in the background here. But this one over here, Fantasy Something Realms, Maiden's Quest, whatever these 3. Oh, that's the Yummy Picnic one up there. But this Let Her Go and these kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games that you can see in the background, I don't even have access to those. So there's even more. Like this one looks probably more my style, right? This kind of fantasy, whatever realms here. This Maiden's Quest looks like an interesting flip on like an adventure, like an old school adventure flick, but it seems like it's kind of flipping the script where the the damsel in distress, it may be a dude in distress or whatever the equivalent would be. And you can see here again, some of these do have, like, these are Wizkids minis, right? This is I recognize a lot. Actually, that's a Reaper mini, now that I'm saying that up front. But I recognize there's some dice here, so some of these may actually have Fantasy Realms, that was all it was called, Tournament at Avalon. So there may be some that actually do involve using polyhedral dice. Some may also include minis. Here we can see a couple other ones: Maiden's Quest, Tournament at Camelot, Doppelganger. These are other ones that I didn't have, so there's even more available to you. So again, the folks at Wizkids and Loot Crate reached out to me to do a video on this, and I said, who am I to say no to free games sent to my house at a time like this? So I do appreciate that. As I stated, you can click the link in the description that is a personalized link for me to help show, how much, traffic I can generate from, you guys wanting to go and pick this up. Obviously, don't feel obligated to do so, but if you're interested to get 3 new games for $20 a month, that's not too bad. Now, that doesn't include, it's $19.99. I think it's US only, and it does not, you can cancel online if you don't want to do it again, so you could just buy 1 crate, or if you do 6 crates, it looks like you also get a free gift tacked onto that as well. Sorry, folks, just got the news that there will not be a discount code for this particular crate because the deal is actually such a good deal and lower price as it is. I was told originally there would be. Turns out there is not. However, I can offer you a 15% off discount code that works on all other crates, excluding limited edition crates and loot launchers. I also wasn't in charge of the generation of that code, so the code is GamerTalk15, GAMRTALK 15. I'll have that on the screen so you can see it. It'll also be listed in the description. Again, doesn't unfortunately work on this particular crate, but it will work on any other crates aside from those ones that I told you about. So hopefully this was at least interesting for you all. You saw some cool games. There's a bunch of new ones that are available. $20 a month, you get 3 games. And it seems like at least the ones that I got there's a variety of quite a few different ones. So thank you again to Wizkids and Loot Crate for sending this over and allowing me to do an unboxing on it. Shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I would appreciate it if you did so. I will see you all next time.